This is the practice quiz, section 8.3 through 8.5. This is the last two problems in the practice quiz. Let's focus now on section 8.5. 8.5 talks about division and exponents. Division with exponents, the rule is you subtract. And the exponent is going to end up where it's bigger. So we compare 3 versus 15. Obviously 15 is bigger. So 15 minus 3 is a 12. Since there's nothing else left on the top, we're going to put a 1 there. And the second one, 22 versus 11. The 22 is larger and it's on top. So 22 minus 11 is x to the 11th, and it is on top. Our third one, we have two problems combined. First we have the x's and the y's. So on the bottom we're going to have 5 minus negative 3. On the top we're going to have y of 4 minus negative 2. Let's try to simplify that. Well, that's y to the 6th over x to the 8th. Here's our last one. We have two problems with scientific notation. We're going to try to divide this. Now you may be able to divide this in your head. If you can't, you can always take 8.4 and divide it by 4. So let's take a look at that. 8.4 divided by 4. Can you do that in your head? I hope so. It's 2.1. Then we take our exponents. Negative 4 minus negative 9. Think of these two minuses as floating kind of around. What do they become? Well, two minuses together become a plus. So, what is our answer? It's just 2.1 times 10 to the 5th. Now let's look at raising a quotient to a power. What are some things that we focused on here? A quotient to a power means you take the power to both the numerator and the denominator. Power to a power you multiply. So 4 times 3 is 12, and 3 cubed. Do you know what 3 cubed is? I sure hope you do. 3 cubed is 27. Now, let's look at the second one. X squared raised to the 4th and y cubed raised to the 4th. X squared to the 4th, a power, once again we multiply. Now, some kids in college algebra really don't get this bottom part. It's a little bit harder for them. They have y cubed raised to the 4th, and that's y to the 12th. So here, our answer is x to the 8th over y to the 12th. Now, once again, these college algebra students sometimes don't remember these harder things. You need to remember this even as you progress down the road. What do you do with a fraction raised to a negative exponent? Do you remember? I hope so. You take the fraction and you flip it over. That's the reciprocal, and raise it to the positive power. Now we're going to take each portion of that fraction and square it. So 3 squared is 9, 2 squared is 4, and x to the 5th squared is x to the 10th. You multiply those exponents. Nice job. Let's look at our last one. Negative exponent. Let's remember. Oh yeah, negative exponent, that's you flip it and take the reciprocal to the positive exponent. Do we need to write that 1? We could, but realistically most people are going to write this answer as 3y over 5x. I hope this has been a good review for you as you prepare for the quiz.